Financial literacy, the ability to understand and effectively use financial skills, including personal money management, budgeting, saving, investing, and understanding debt. In today's fast-changing economic world, financial literacy is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Whether managing a household, running a business, or planning for retirement, the ability to make informed financial decisions directly affects one's quality of life, stability, and long-term success. At its core, financial literacy involves understanding how money works. This includes knowing how income is earned, how expenses are managed, how credit functions, how investments grow, and how financial risks can be mitigated. Without this knowledge, individuals are more likely to struggle with debt, fail to save adequately, and face financial insecurity. Understanding money is not just about numbers, it is about making informed choices that influence opportunities, independence, and well-being. Financial literacy empowers individuals to take control of their financial futures. Those who understand basic financial principles are better equipped to create and follow budgets, build emergency savings, avoid high-interest debt, invest wisely, and plan for retirement. For example, understanding compound interest can dramatically change the approach to saving and investing. Compound interest allows money to grow over time because interest is earned not only on the initial investment but also on the accumulated interest. This principle is essential for long-term wealth building. Conversely, a lack of financial literacy can lead to overspending, reliance on high-interest credit, or taking loans without fully understanding the terms, resulting in long-term financial stress and limited opportunities. Budgeting forms the foundation of financial management. A budget is essentially a plan that outlines income and expenses over a specific period, usually monthly. It helps individuals track where their money goes and ensures spending aligns with financial goals. Effective budgeting involves accounting for income, fixed expenses like rent and utilities, variable expenses such as food and transportation, and amounts set aside for savings or investment. This practice encourages discipline and allows individuals to make informed financial decisions. Saving is another critical aspect of financial literacy. It involves setting aside money for future use and provides a sense of security. Saving enables individuals to prepare for unexpected expenses, such as medical emergencies or car repairs, and reduces reliance on credit. Experts often recommend building an emergency fund that can cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Saving also supports long-term goals such as purchasing a home, starting a business, or pursuing higher education. Without consistent saving habits, achieving these milestones becomes much more difficult. Understanding credit and debt is equally essential. Credit allows individuals to borrow money with the promise of repayment, often with interest. While credit can be useful for major investments like buying a home or funding education, it must be managed carefully. Credit literacy involves understanding interest rates, credit scores, loan terms, and total repayment amounts. A credit score reflects an individual's creditworthiness, and higher scores generally result in better loan terms and lower interest rates. Poor credit management, such as missed payments or excessive borrowing, can damage a credit score and limit financial opportunities. It is important to distinguish between good debt, such as student loans or mortgages that may increase future earning potential, and bad debt, such as high-interest credit card debt for non-essential purchases. Investing is another pillar of financial literacy. It involves putting money into assets with the expectation of growth over time, including stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and real estate. Investing allows money to grow beyond what traditional savings accounts offer, though it carries inherent risks. Financial literacy helps individuals assess risk tolerance and diversify investments to reduce potential losses. For instance, investing in the stock market requires knowledge of how companies operate and how economic factors influence stock prices. Organizations like the New York Stock Exchange and Nasdaq play a central role in global financial markets, and understanding how they function helps individuals make informed investment decisions. Financial planning and goal setting are also key components. Financial planning involves establishing both short-term and long-term goals and developing strategies to achieve them. Short-term goals may include paying off credit cards or saving for a vacation, while long-term goals could involve planning for retirement or purchasing property. Retirement planning is particularly critical, as many people rely on retirement savings plans such as 401(k)s in the United States, often regulated by agencies like the Internal Revenue Service. Understanding the mechanics of these accounts, including tax advantages and employer contributions, can significantly impact retirement security. Without proper planning, individuals may face financial challenges later in life. The digital age has transformed financial literacy, offering both opportunities and challenges. Online banking, mobile payment systems, cryptocurrencies, and digital investment platforms provide convenience and accessibility, but they also introduce new risks such as scams, identity theft, and technological complexity. Financial literacy today includes understanding how to safely use digital financial tools, verify transactions, and protect personal information. Social media and marketing trends also influence spending behavior, encouraging impulsive purchases and lifestyle inflation. Financial literacy promotes mindful spending and prioritizing long-term financial goals over short-term gratification. Education is central to developing financial literacy. While financial knowledge often begins at home, integrating it into school curricula ensures that children and young adults acquire essential money management skills. Teaching topics such as banking, budgeting, taxes, student loans, credit, and investment principles prepares individuals to navigate adulthood with confidence. Early exposure to these concepts can prevent common mistakes, such as accumulating high-interest debt or failing to save for emergencies. Despite its importance, many individuals struggle to apply financial literacy in real life. The complexity of modern financial systems can be overwhelming, leading to poor decision-making. Emotional factors, including fear, impulsiveness, and social pressure, also affect spending habits. Many people understand the importance of saving but spend excessively to maintain appearances or respond to marketing pressures. Income inequality and limited access to financial resources further complicate financial management. Those from low-income backgrounds may face higher interest rates, predatory lending practices, and unstable employment, making long-term planning difficult. Common mistakes include living beyond one's means, neglecting savings, failing to build emergency funds, and mismanaging credit. Investment mistakes, such as panic selling, blindly following trends, or over-concentrating in one asset, can also have significant consequences. Financial literacy is a skill that can be learned and strengthened over time. Tracking expenses provides insight into spending patterns and identifies areas for adjustment. Establishing an emergency fund acts as a safety net during unexpected financial challenges. Managing credit responsibly by paying bills on time, keeping balances low, and reviewing credit reports protects one's financial flexibility. Investing thoughtfully, starting with small amounts, and understanding risk and diversification help grow wealth over time. Financial planning includes setting both short-term and long-term goals, which guide decisions and reinforce good habits. Education and self-improvement through books, online courses, and workshops allow individuals to stay informed about financial products, market conditions, and best practices. Behavioral discipline is essential. Consistent actions such as regular saving, budgeting reviews, and responsible spending ensure that financial literacy translates into tangible benefits. Digital literacy is also important for safely navigating online banking, digital investments, and fintech platforms. Teaching financial literacy to children and young adults amplifies its impact, ensuring future generations are equipped to make sound financial decisions. Barriers to financial literacy include limited access to education, socioeconomic challenges, psychological factors, cultural norms, and technology complexity. Individuals from low-income households may prioritize immediate needs over saving or investing, and cultural taboos can discourage open discussion about money. Emotional responses, including fear and impulsiveness, can also undermine financial decision-making. Overcoming these barriers requires education, mentorship, behavioral strategies, and open dialogue. Schools, community programs, online resources, and workshops can provide foundational skills. Mentorship and professional guidance offer personalized support and accountability. Behavioral strategies, such as setting achievable goals and tracking progress, reinforce habits. Technology, when used wisely, provides tools for budgeting, investing, and goal tracking. Open communication about money reduces stigma and allows individuals to learn from each other. Once foundational skills are established, individuals can explore advanced financial concepts such as diversification, risk management, tax literacy, estate planning, and entrepreneurship. Diversification spreads investments across different asset classes to reduce risk, while risk management involves identifying potential threats and mitigating them through insurance, emergency funds, or contingency planning. Tax literacy ensures optimal financial outcomes by understanding deductions, credits, and investment-related taxes. Estate planning preserves wealth and provides for future generations, and entrepreneurial literacy combines personal finance skills with business management knowledge. Technology continues to play a key role in advanced financial literacy. Fintech platforms, automated investing tools, digital wallets, and blockchain-based assets require users to understand both opportunities and risks. Cryptocurrency, for example, offers high potential returns but significant volatility and security concerns. Combining technological awareness with traditional financial principles allows individuals to navigate the evolving financial landscape effectively. Financial literacy is a lifelong learning process. Economic conditions, investment opportunities, and personal circumstances change over time. Staying informed, reflecting on past decisions, and adapting strategies are essential. Mistakes are inevitable, but a financially literate individual views them as opportunities for learning, continuously improving judgment and reinforcing responsible behavior. Financial literacy benefits not only individuals but also society at large. Populations that are financially literate experience lower debt levels, higher savings rates, and more stable economic participation. Communities with strong financial knowledge foster economic resilience, encourage responsible borrowing, and promote growth. Educated citizens are better prepared for economic downturns, reducing reliance on social programs and contributing to overall prosperity. Financially literate communities also create positive cycles of opportunity, where wealth creation, investment, and education reinforce each other. Financial literacy is more than understanding numbers. It is a comprehensive skill set that empowers individuals to manage money, reduce risk, and achieve long-term goals. It encompasses budgeting, saving, credit management, investing, risk management, tax literacy, estate planning, and technological awareness. By building knowledge, applying practical strategies, and overcoming barriers, individuals gain financial independence, confidence, and security. The societal impact of financial literacy is equally significant. Communities with high levels of financial education enjoy greater stability, stronger economic growth, and more responsible financial behavior. Promoting financial literacy ensures that individuals and society are prepared to navigate the challenges of a complex, rapidly evolving financial landscape. Ultimately, financial literacy is a lifelong journey. It equips people with the skills, habits, and mindset necessary to make informed decisions, seize opportunities, and build a secure and prosperous future. From managing daily expenses to planning generational wealth, financial literacy lays the foundation for independence, resilience, and success. Financial literacy is the ability to understand and apply financial knowledge in ways that improve both personal and societal well-being. It includes skills such as budgeting, saving, investing, managing debt, and planning for the future. In today's complex economic world, which features digital financial products, rising living costs, and frequent economic shocks, financial literacy is essential. It is a life skill with tangible consequences for individuals, families, and entire communities. Despite widespread recognition of its importance, there are significant gaps in financial knowledge around the globe. Surveys indicate that only about 24% of adults are considered financially literate, and 70% of students receive little or no formal education in personal finance during their school years. This lack of preparation leaves many people ill-equipped to handle real-world financial challenges. Across countries and demographics, financial literacy levels vary widely. Even in developed economies, many adults struggle with basic money concepts. In the United States, for example, 83% of people acknowledge that financial literacy is important, yet only 24% are actually financially literate. Many lack a written budget, a financial plan, or sufficient long-term savings. Similar patterns exist in Europe, where fewer than half of adults fully understand concepts such as inflation, compound interest, and credit products. In developing countries, the numbers are even lower, highlighting cultural and educational barriers that prevent people from managing money effectively. Understanding financial literacy in practice reveals how knowledge shapes outcomes. Budgeting, for instance, is a foundational skill. While many adults report creating a budget, only a fraction stick to it consistently. Those who maintain a budget are more likely to feel in control of their finances and prepared for unexpected expenses. Similarly, saving is critical for both emergencies and long-term goals. Yet nearly half of adults in the United States cannot cover a $400 unexpected expense without borrowing, and the average household carries over $9,000 in credit card debt, demonstrating the consequences of insufficient saving habits. Case studies underscore the real-world impact of financial literacy initiatives. The American Dream demonstration, for example, encouraged low-income participants to save through matched accounts. Over several years, average net savings increased significantly, demonstrating that when individuals are provided with incentives and tools, behavior changes and financial stability improves. This illustrates a consistent theme in financial education: access to resources and guidance can transform financial behavior. Financial literacy also influences broader decision-making. Formal financial education combined with practical application improves knowledge and leads to better financial choices, including evaluating costs carefully, avoiding high-interest debt, and choosing savings over impulsive spending. In workplaces, education programs have been shown to increase household savings, highlighting the importance of continued learning beyond the classroom. Behavioral factors play a critical role in financial decision-making. Money is deeply emotional, and many adults experience fear, anxiety, or uncertainty that prevents them from planning effectively. Over half of respondents in a U.S. survey reported feeling financially frozen, overwhelmed by information and unsure how to manage budgeting, savings, or investments. These psychological barriers explain why knowledge alone is insufficient without supportive strategies and practical application. Financial literacy also has broad societal implications. Economically educated populations experience lower rates of debt, higher savings levels, and more stable participation in financial systems. Improving literacy even slightly can reduce household default rates and enhance national economic performance. Communities with high financial knowledge demonstrate greater resilience during downturns, engage in responsible borrowing, and encourage wealth-building investments. Financial literacy thus benefits not only individuals but entire communities by creating cycles of opportunity and stability. Technology continues to influence financial literacy. Mobile banking, fintech applications, digital wallets, and online investment platforms increase accessibility but also require users to understand fees, security measures, and risks. Research suggests that digital financial literacy improves saving behaviors, especially among younger people who engage with gamified finance apps or interactive learning platforms. Combining traditional financial knowledge with technological awareness allows individuals to navigate the modern financial landscape effectively. Education is central to lifelong financial literacy. Students who receive structured financial education consistently outperform peers in understanding budgeting, credit management, and investment principles. However, classroom theory alone is insufficient. Learning must be paired with real-world application, including exercises in budgeting, financial planning, and decision-making, to develop habits that persist over time. Ultimately, financial literacy is about turning knowledge into action. It enables individuals to manage money effectively, avoid unnecessary financial risks, and pursue both short-term and long-term goals. Evidence shows that better financial literacy leads to more savings, fewer costly mistakes, higher confidence, and greater resilience to financial shocks. When individuals are given access to knowledge, practical tools, and supportive environments, they make better choices, improve their stability, and create opportunities for the future. Financial literacy is not a one-time skill, it is a lifelong journey that adapts as personal circumstances, economic conditions, and technology evolve. By consistently learning, reflecting, and applying knowledge, individuals can achieve financial security and independence. Financial literacy empowers people to move from surviving to thriving, turning opportunities into achievements and uncertainty into confidence. In both personal and societal contexts, it forms the foundation for security, growth, and long-term prosperity. Thank you for watching this video.